Hello there, and thank you very much once again joining us CSTOYS International Alternative Shows. Well, yesterday, yes, it was a yesterday, and there was a one opening, preview opening for the art museum. Okay, and actually, what you're looking at is the picture and actually the billboard outside of the museum. It says 60th anniversary of debut. 60th anniversary of the debut of Mr. Reiji Matsumoto, the author of the Galaxy Express 39s, and also many of the big science fiction mangas and comics. Okay, and of course he created many of the worked on the many animations. You know, so he's a big name, and once he was, got the award from the French government for the cultural awards, and that's something amazing. Anyway, so his exhibition will be taking place from today to the September 1st. So about 2 months, yes. And then this exhibition will be held right here in Matsuyama, and I was invited to do the kind of report, the preview, and so I was there, and of course Mr. Reiji Matsumoto was there, and surrounded by many press, and there was no way that we can just come close to him. But there's still another chance for the maybe later on this month. He's coming back to the. I heard that he's coming back to the Matsuyama to have their kind of talk show or something, and I was invited that too. So I hope that I can have a chance to take a picture with him, or maybe only if I can. But I wish that I can do the interview with him. But anyway, so I like to show you what I saw just a little bit, okay? And just only the outside, not much inside, because that taking picture inside is strictly prohibited, as you understand, okay? So but outside, and I got a pretty good picture, so I like to show you that, okay? All right, here we go. And next one, okay, this is the actually the the Ehime Prefectural Art Museum. Okay. Yep. And let's see. So I was there. I was about to go inside. This is the entrance. Okay. So we are looking at some of the toys that displayed. Let me explain about these toys. Now CSTOYS International works with the Mr. Wakafuji and the famous toy collectors. And then these toys collections. Once again, Mr. Wakafuji worked with the museum and then brought that one part. Okay, I said one part. Okay, only the small portion of the Mr. Matsumoto's work, and he brought that. Okay, so I will show you that. Actually, we have the special interview with the Mr. Wakafuji talking about some of the rare items on this, and I will bring those special videos later on, okay? Not in this picture, slideshows. You see, already I can see that many children are here invited and watching that. Okay. There you go. Okay, people are getting ready for the opening ceremonies. Here, now you have more great pictures. You can looking at the some of the rare items. In the center, you can see that big, about 1.5 meter long, maybe 4 feet or 5 feet long of the what is that? The Yamato, the space cruiser, the Yamato inside, and some of the rare guns and then sabers, Okay. And let me see here, and some more. Oh, this is one of the something attract my eyes. Okay, and this is the one of the Yamatos. One scene, the two pilots found that old battleship Yamato was just staying there on the ground, rusted, nobody cares. Looks like nobody cares, but it was a very important scene. And then it kind of statue that they made it, and kind of rare to find that. Okay, yeah, yeah. I think it's all toys always most interesting one. Okay, Nejis, you you sound like a very old man. Come on. Okay. Right. So here we go. We have a Space Cruiser Yamato, another look. Okay. Yeah, pure greatness. Yeah, look at that. I didn't I didn't ask Mr. Wakafuji how much is that those toys, but he didn't tell me. That scares me. Okay. All right, so take a look at that. Not just only the toys, but you see the lots of the like EP records. I think the single records. You guys remember the records? Do you? Okay. All right, not the CD though. The records. Okay. So these records are all about the Yamato or Mr. Any information. Oh, sorry about that. Any animations that Mr. Matsumoto created. So there are so many. I heard that there were at least 100 Legos on that tables. Vinyl records. There we go. Oh, that the oldest one, because I remember the Yamato. I used to watch that show all the time when I was say 10. Okay, so I'm 14. No, I'm sorry, not 40. I'm 50 now. So at least it's over 40 years ago. Okay, it's almost like 40 years ago, and it's still there. All right, and then Mr. Wakafuji, but Mr. Matsumoto is still working. Great. All right, look at that. Okay, many toys. Yeah, I can see the Arcadia plastic scale model inside there. That looks very cool. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so this is the people are waiting for the Mr. Reiji Matsumoto to appear in the ceremony. And let's see. Okay, and he should be somewhere. Oh, okay, no, that's not this way. I'm looking for the picture. Next pictures. Where'd it go? Okay. They're waiting and waiting for the pictures. Come on, where did it go? Okay. Oh, all right. Don't worry. And I will just skip this through it. Okay. Alright, so still people waiting here, and lots of pictures, and come on. Alright, sorry, my computer is not responding very well. Okay, still waiting. Alright, so I still can see that some of the one part of the pictures. Okay, and all the toys are supported by the Hero Star company, and which is the Mr. Wakafuji's companies. Okay, it says Hero Stars. And then about it explains about his corrections. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, take a look at this one. And I heard, especially these, pay attention to these items. Okay, here we go. Can you believe that these are the soft vinyl figures for the the main characters appeared in the Space Cruiser Yamato? And the main character, yeah, I remember that like in the front line, okay, those two figures, like one is the Kodai Susumu, the main characters, and then Mori Yuki is the another sub characters, but it's very, she's beautiful and she's, they're a couple, okay. All right, so these are very popular, and these two characters were, they produced a lot, okay, lots of these figures, okay. No, but when it comes to the another sub characters, like on the behind the behind the line, and we can see from the left, I can see Deathler, Okita Juzo, and Shima Daisuke. Okay, those three video figures on the back is very rare because everybody wants to have their main characters. Not much paying attention to the bad guys, to the Deathlers on the far left. No, that's why having these 5 soft video figure in complete set. Oh wow, you don't ask the price, okay? In mint conditions, exactly. Okay. Yeah, that's that's very interesting though. Mr. Wakaguchi has that. Okay, here we go. This is the another one. Um, the Jumbo Machinder. Jumbo Machinder series is a very huge hit from the Poppy. Okay, the company, toy company. Okay, actually, I think the Poppy was joined that Bandai later on. So no more Poppy. Okay. And Jumbo Machinder series was very popular one, including starting up with the Mazinger Z. I think Mazinger Z was a grandizer thing. Those jumbo big robot machines. And of course, the Reiji Matsumoto, he made one of the robot action comic as well, and it's called the Vanguard Ace. Okay. And then that's the box for the Jumbo Machinder, and then you can see the related toys, Vanguard Ace, right there next to it. Oh, Neji's no, he never. Okay, but in fact, I mean, he has been collecting over 40 years. Okay, Mr. Wakaguchi has been collecting these toys over 40 years, and then he has been visiting many local stores that closed or bankrupt. Okay, they visit individually and then collect them all, and or they buy that very their toys very cheaply. mm. This is the one. Okay, and you know what, to be honest with you, these old toy shops gone. Very sad, but I trust me. I used to check. I used to go around that looking for the old toys with the my car and visited it one by one, and all gone, no more. And because of that, because Mr. Wakahabushi has collected. Okay, so I was chasing after him. Now I know why that old toys are gone. Okay, so here we go, and this is the ceremony just open up, and then in the front line and far, not front line, sorry, far on the left, and then the gentleman wearing glasses with a cap, black cap, and that's the Mr. Reiji Matsumoto. Okay. Oh, this is the our local vice governor. Okay. The president of the local TV company, who is the organizer this special exhibitions. Thank you. Okay. All right. So here we go, and this is the Mr. Reiji Matsumoto, and then he's what? I have the special booklet, and then he's in the age of what? How old is he now? 70. Wow. So he's in the age of 75. Yeah, and he's 75, and this is the 60th anniversary of his debut. So when you think about this, he debuted with his comic when he was like 15 years old. All right? Can you believe that? He debuted when he was only 15 years old, and now he's 75. That's amazing. Okay. And then I'm going to talk about this one. His booklet, special booklet. I purchased that from the museum shop, and it says Matsumoto Reiji exhibitions. It has all the wonderful book, pictures and drawings here. And I was reading that his experiences, and here, amazing. Okay. Long career for sure. And interesting thing is that he is why he's doing this in Ehime Prefecture, our city, because he used to his parents comes from this our prefecture, Ehime Prefecture, and there's a city called Oz City, and there's another small village called Niyamura, Niya village, Niya Dani or something, and so his parents comes from there, and then during the World War II, his father his father was an actual fighter pilot. His father was an actual fighter pilot, and then I used to fight and then I do that all the dog fights against that American soldiers, American pilots, and then maybe I don't know. I mean, that's a whole story, but that's how his father was like that, and he during the World War II, all the children were forced to live far away from the city area. So he had to come back to his parents' village and used to live there for about 3 years. So he remembered very well about how he lived, how he spent his young time in old city in the Nia village. And you know what? His experiences there is very much give him the chance to absorb about the nature, the beauty of the natures and the machineries and the wars and many things. And so based on and according to him, his visit to his parents' house and lived there for 3 years is really made the basic of his career. Okay, and there's a one time, the steam engines. The World War II, of course. At the time, we had the world, steam engines and the trains, going down and here, and he used to watch that. He used to watch that, and because of that, the steam engine that he was watching came up with an idea of Galaxy Express 39s, and I'm very happy to hear that these kind of story that he's connected to our local places, because I know that these places, and I'm very proud of that, actually. And of course, and then when you take a look at the picture of this, and on the way back on the wall, there's a big billboard, right? It says 60th anniversary Matsumoto Reiji exhibitions, and on that billboard on the far left side, you know her probably, the beautiful lady. There you go. You can see him. No, see her in a Galaxy Express, and there we go. Oh yeah, there you go, Maytel. All right, her name is Maytel, right? And her design actually comes from the one picture, and one picture that one portrait picture they found, and Mr. Matsumoto used to saw when he was visiting the parents' village, and I don't have the picture yet, but that particular picture portrait of one lady, and name is Takako, and Mise Takako is actually the full name, and she actually was the granddaughter of the German doctor who came to Japan end of the Edo period. That's a long time ago. Okay, granddaughter of actually the Germany. Yes. Now you know the center from Germany. Yes, and then Seabolt. Seabolt is the big name here in Japan. I believe in Germany as well. The Seabolt came to Japan pretty much the end of the Edo period, and then uh, he's the one that introduced that, yeah, seaboat. There we go. Seaboats marry, marry locally here in Japan, and then his granddaughter names Takako, and she used to live in an old city, and then I used to, in this Ehime prefecture, and so that picture, the portrait picture, was kept it there, and then a long time in a temple, the local temple, and Mr. Matsumoto and used to watch that, the pictures, and then you will be amazed to see her portrait. She's beautiful. She's in kimono, and her face expression is just like a Meitei or many of other Reiji Matsumoto's beautiful ladies appeared in his comic. You want to see it? Let me check, okay? Because I think it's a very interesting topic, and let me find if I can, because I've seen her picture on the internet too. 1 minute. You want to see it? Yeah, it's interesting. It is a very interesting story. Now, Mr. Reiji Matsumoto from the Ehime prefecture, and then now there is a long connection with that, the Meitei, the Galaxy 3 Express, and then there's a German, lady, actually the Japanese German lady. And let me just find that. Okay, Mise Takako, ne? No, wait. Mise Takako. No. All right, I found it. Okay, so I found her, and then let me switch that picture, okay? Take a look at the Meiteis, okay? And then I'm gonna switch that picture, and 1 moment. And let me refresh this, and change that, which one? Here we go. That's her. Okay? Now here, this is, it says to be the model of the Meitei. Isn't she beautiful? She's wearing a kimono, and then she's from, how old is she now? She's, at the time that Mr. Matsumoto was in the parents' village, and I think that she was about to, she already passed away. There was no chance that for him to see her alive. But I think that, according to the story that he told me that this is the picture that he used to saw, and made him inspired him with the space and the beauty and the Meitei. So let me just move that in my, here we go. She is. It was his muse. Yes, exactly. Okay. And let me just bring that Meitei picture here. I have that Meitei picture here. Oh, sorry. Okay, how about this? So that's Meitei, and this is Takako-san. All right. She, it's hard to tell maybe, but I can sense that. Oh wow, I can tell that. And he was married. He was married to a young gentleman called Mr. Morobuchi. I don't have the very good picture of him, but this is the picture, the young couple. Okay. Yeah, Takako is a very nice sounding name. It is. Yes. Well, I'm actually, her family, after the seaboat was here, and they had to go through many discriminations and had tough life, you know. So I have not studied, all at all, but I heard that they had a very difficult challenge in their life because it was a very limited time in those between the Meiji and the Edo period like that to live, especially it was the mixed marriage, and then they have the different bread like Japanese and then mixture of the Japanese and the German bread, and I'm sure she had a difficult time. Oh, and just one thing, notice that I just have to explain this one. Mr. Morobuchi was the Takako-san's first husband. Okay, unfortunately, he died young, and I heard that they were very happy, loving couple. And Mr. Morobuchi, that gentleman, is the first electric technician that he tested. He actually tested the wire cable. What do you call that? Transmissions. Okay, and he is the first guy that did the experiment in Japan. The first kind of related to the telephones. There is a river. It's called Hijikawa in Ozu City, and then he did that experiment. Use that harigane and then it's a wire. The wire, and harigane denshin is the name, I think. With the wire, across from the the liver. He tested that the sound or signals or something. He found out that they can do the communications, with the wire. So it was a very first scientific experiment that he did that in Japan. It's pretty famous too. All right, so let's go back to the pictures. All right, and let me do the refresh and go back to the iPhoto. There we go. All right, so and the next, and I'd like to show you a couple more pictures. Oh, sorry. There you go. And Mr. Matsumoto here. Oh yeah, and there was the band, big band, to celebrate that his 60th debut anniversary, and these children comes from the his elementary school in Nia Village, I think, and the name of the school is Nia High School, Nia Elementary Schools, and this is the more like Mr. Matsumoto is a Dai Senpai, okay, yeah, big Dai Senpai, big senior to them, and they really respect him, and then so they play the music of the Galaxy Express 39 over here in the museum. That was awesome. Okay. Okay, there we go. Next one. Here we go. Still. Oh, sorry. I'm going back. Oh, out of focus. Come on. All right, and then it was a beginning of the ceremony and then exhibition. So it was a tape cut. Okay. I like that small boy wearing a red jacket. He looks cool. Okay, he's the leader of those big band, and he was doing the tape cutting too. I like that. All right, here we go, and then taking a picture with all the kohai, the juniors, and with the Mr. Matsumoto. Look at it. Everyone looks so happy. like this. A piece. Okay. I like these pictures. Okay, and then after they took the pictures, of course, everybody wants to take the picture with him or shaking hand with him. Okay, and so okay, no, we're still needs to move the pictures. Okay, sorry, I think it's taking a little bit more time than I didn't expect. Okay. Alright, a moment. Oh, my computer is getting tired. Okay, it's hard to move to the next pictures now. Come on, come on. Lots of kids, yes. And this is, yeah, this is something that I wanted to show. After they took the pictures, and then they just swarm into him, and then trying to shake hands. I thought that was very cute. Okay. Oh, sent it from Germany, no problem. Thank you very much. That they're shaking hands. You know, it's not just the shaking hands. They are touching the great name of the history of the animation or comic. His hand, they're touching the hand that they are touching, is still working hard to create the new thing. Gives them the superpower, I'm sure. Everybody's so excited, you know, see that? Yeah, he is a living legend. Yes, he is. Can you believe that starting the business, start writing the mangas, and then actually he was at the age of 15, not just writing it, you know. It's not just drawing the manga or anything. He was actually making money and supporting his family at the age of 15. And when he went to the high schools, he paid his school fees, textbooks, clothing, and also at the same time supporting his family with his own hands. That's amazing. And I respect that. Very impressive. Very impressive. Alright, so here we go. Moriyuki statue. Only one was introduced there. And so I took the pictures. You know, it's kind of sad to see only herself. Okay. And then this is actually, this one was the used to be sold. Used to be sold. I'm not gonna buy it. I don't think I buy it. Alright, that's a great picture of the Reiji Matsumoto exhibitions. Yeah, we don't have the Susumu Kodai. I heard that, you know, because they start the line selling the project, selling those figures, life size figures, but starting with the you know, Moriyuki, and then the business didn't good. They didn't sell any. So they had a special project to make the Kodais and other peoples, I guess, but no, no. I don't think we need that. Okay, no. Okay, so Reiji Matsumoto's exhibitions will be held from the July 6th today, actually, until open till the who's that guy? All right, September 1st. Okay. Yep, and I was very happy. Yes, as you see it. I got strange pictures. Okay. Alright, so I think that's all that, and I had to talk about this one. Who is that guy, huh? Okay. Did you change your shirts? Okay. Don't worry, I have a couple of them. Showing off, yes. Uh-huh. Yep. And so, nice job. Okay, thank you. And I'm working on making a one video. Here's the Mr. Wakafuji and myself. Here we go. Okay. And then, I did that interview with him about their toys, and then I have to still have to make the videos, and I will upload that to the YouTubes later on. Okay. And so please wait for that. Okay. Okay, so that's all that I had to talk about, and then, but interesting, like the Takako-san's story, there are more and more stories that we don't know very much, and then related to the tokusatsu or animation related, and I'm very interested in finding out that, especially the Reiji Matsumoto-san's. Because his parents' village is still there, and it's not far from our hometown or Matsuyama. And here, this is the actually the one exhibition booklet. I purchased that. It says Matsumoto Reiji exhibitions. That's some nice pictures. Okay, here on the back, like this. See that? This sign. And this year, you remember that? Captain Harlock, the movie, is coming in. Yeah? November. Have you seen those previews? Awesome. Okay? Yep. And this Kaizoku mark, it's not white, it's red. Right? Okay? It has the meaning. And, Mr. Matsumoto always has that cap. And on the cap, has the same logo, okay, same color, and has the meaning. And once he explained that it's not white, but it's red, means that it's the color of my blood, and I still arrive, and I will. It's a strong statement that he made, So I thought that was kind of interesting. Okay, so it means that it's not dead at all. Okay. かっこいいね. Yeah. It's not white. It's not the, dried out bones. Okay. But it's still the color of the red. I like that kind of story one. And inside, I cannot show you very much, but all the details of the small, nice comic scenes. Yeah. But I was fascinated with his pictures. Okay, here's the one picture that he has, and this is the in the center. Here, this guy is the Mr. Tezuka Osamu, and then Mr. Reiji Matsumoto is here, young. Okay, and then Mr. Matsumoto used to help the Tezuka Osamu-san for his animes and the comics and everything. That's amazing. Okay, so this is something I really need to keep it. Okay. All right, I think it's time to go now. I'm sorry, I think it started to rain super hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, and すごい雨になってるよ. Oh my goodness. Let me show you. あ、ごめん、ちょっと開けとって。Wow. I don't know if I can show this one, but let me move my cameras, okay? Look at this. Wow. Look at that, huh? Super harsh rains. Yes. And I can hear that, lumbering, okay? Whoa. Okay. All right. So I have to watch out for this hard weather change. So I think I probably have to close down the shelves now. I need to go back to my house and check that. Okay. Oh, thank you. And we have the golden box. Okay. So after this, we will do that the golden lucky box, and so I'll come back. Okay. Thank you very much. This has been a live recording from CSTOYS International, as you see it. Okay. So let's do the last shot. Okay. Thank you.